This week we're going to be showing off, I'm going to say it wrong because I always say it wrong, but it's Noitu Love 2 Devolution.
That seemed like it was pretty right.
Close enough anyway.
You got that second word right, and the third.
Let's see if I can make it full screen here real quick before we jump over. This is sort of it's a very fast-paced 2D action indie platformer that just got released on Steam this week. I believe the game has already been available for some time, direct download through the distributor's website, but now you can pick it up on Steam for the low price of $3.99. You can also sale on Dead Space.
So what is your running total of monies right now?
So I believe this week I'm at $9.02. There's a little infographic on the screen there, Tom McShay.
But it's nice to have it out loud for people who don't read, like me.
That's true. So yeah, the premise of the thing is every week I'm given $5. I can spend a little, save a little. This week I'm spending $3.99 on this little gem right here. Thank you, on Jack. He's working on a number of different indie projects right now, and this is just one of many. So let me just hop into it right here, see if I remember how to play. And,
is this a sequel, or is this just titled?
This is a sequel. The game that it predates is I don't think it's been released on like any major distribution platform, but it plays in much the same way as you'll see in just a second. So click through the little introduction here. Basically, there are these evil smiling robots.
Wow, Dr.
And by golly,
is coming for you.
They're gonna blow up just everything in sight. So right now, all I have to do is just sort of get used to moving left and right and dodge these fireballs here until I escape from my apartment.
And leap out the window.
And then leap out the window in an exciting, dramatic fashion.
Below.
So this game is all about using this cursor to home in on and attack targets.
Like that cube.
So you, if somebody's above you, you can point up and she'll fly up to get them. If they're left and right, you can move left and right. I'm moving back and forth with the A and D keys on the keyboard, and I can jump up with the W key. I can then double tap in any direction, and she'll do a special attack in that direction. So I got like this sliding kick going on here. I got this flippity jump.
Attack. Nice.
You guys can't see it on this screen, but there is a health and energy bar at the very top of the screen that's refilled with those little nuts and bolts that you see there. You can also, if I get a guy here, oh no, he blew up his buddy. You can click and hold on people, and once you've done that, you'll get a little icon that says grab, and that means you've grabbed hold of the enemy, and you can throw them at other enemies.
Do it
for extra destruction. I'm having a little bit of trouble right now because of these artillery guys keep getting in my way. See if I can grab one of these guys right here. These red guys, they have little shields that they deploy when you grab them to stop you from doing it. Oh, goodness. Oh, another thing, you can click and hold, and she'll charge up, and you can fire energy balls. I did kind of a bad job of it there. Let's see if I can do it again.
Do it better.
Boom!
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, energy ball.
That's like a mega buster right there.
But yeah, this game, it's a little tricky getting used to using the mouse and keyboard sort of in tandem with each other. Mm-hmm. But once you get the hang of it,
in the context of a platformer.
Yeah. Once you get the hang of it, it does move. The gameplay is very fast. And have either of you played Mischief Makers back on the N64?
Oh yeah, it was like Treasure's last game that was really cool.
Yeah, I've only ever played a few minutes of it when I was much younger, so I don't really remember it all that well. But in a lot of the comments I see for this game, people are drawing comparisons to Mischief Makers because of like the grab and throw mechanic, which I've done a bad job of showing off right now. Also, this is adorable right here when you crouch down and walk around.
Did she just turn into her head?
She's boop, 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 boop. She like puts her hands over her head.
So why is there this dude with an evil plane trying to kill this little girl?
Because there is a rich backstory that we totally skipped over. That's why.
Because of the world, Tom. That's the way the world is.
I know.
The future.
You never existed in a little thing called planet Earth. Welcome to Earth.
Go up.
There are totally missiles raining down on me.
That's where the bombs
Let's see if I can
not get blown up.
Not get blown up. I want to exit out of this stage and go back to the title screen. Save checkpoint, quit now. Oh wait, yes, I do want to quit though, because I have a save for level 2 that I can show you real quick.
Ooh, level 2.
Which is where the game. So the first stage is very much like run and gun, straight action, beat up all the guys, get the high score. Stage 2 is where they start to introduce a little bit more of the like platforming, dodging shots, timing jumps, some minor puzzle elements in there as well. Let's see if I can start game. If I hit continue, hopefully
it's gonna go right where you just were. You just saved
I know, because it overrode my save.
I know.
So Tom and Chris.
Oh, but we have a message.
Well, yeah. Twitter says OK Maxwell is clearly excited about this game, but what do you two think about it? Because Maxwell seems like he gets excited about pretty much anything.
Well, I like things that are 2D and pixely. This is definitely it.
And bullet hell.
And sometimes bullet hell.
Looks kind of neat. I'd kind of dig this like separation of movement on the keyboard and attacking on the mouse. I feel like that could make the action sort of feel a little more lively than just if I was jumping from place to place and pressing a button.
There's definitely more variety to come. This again, we're looking at the first stage still, and it's very much just
and you're just killing
getting acclimated with
these dumb little robots.
These dumb little robots, bless their heart.
My fear is the keyboard controls, because I generally don't like keyboard movement with platformers.
Yeah.
But I think the actual game looks pretty fun.
Well, see, a lot of the platforming is interesting because they're these special levers that your character grabs onto, and the way you grab onto them is just by clicking on them with the mouse cursor.
Okay.
So you just like click, click, click. She'll hop between them, and a lot of the platforming just comes down to not like timing super precise jumps because you just sort of lock onto these spots, but rather avoiding like fireballs and avoiding obstacles and damage, and more like timing when you wanna make that leap.
So it has the weaknesses of like keyboard controls in mind with this.
Yeah.
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 So, like Meeple, you would never play with a keyboard.
Oh,
It's
no.
impossible.
It would be so.
That would be, yes, very brutal.
Yeah.
This part's still adorable, even on the second time. But I'll keep grinding on this, Chris, if you wanna.
Cool. Want to give away some trivia
I think we've got some
prizes?
giveaway
Actually,
prizes to give away.
before we do that, I believe we actually have a little something special, right?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that Mortal Kombat thing. Excellent.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Dude, so I don't know if you guys know this, but this year is the 20th anniversary of Mortal Kombat.
That it is.
The first game came out, the phenomenon that like lit the world on fire and ripped out its skull and spine and spat down its neck. Ryan McDonald has been cooking up a really cool 20th anniversary feature on Mortal Kombat, and what we've got now for you is a little teaser of that feature.
You know, my eyes aren't going. I don't have the head carrying that around going, hey.
Liu Kang. I taught Madonna martial arts for her world tour.
I remember the first day I met John Tobias.
What's your name?
John Tobias.
And you are?
Ed Boon.
And these are video games. These are not pinball, right?
Correct.
By the end of that weekend, Street Fighter II was, had a couple of players, and we had like a crowd of 25. So we knew that we had something good going.
Man, I had such a great time.
Yeah, it was lightning striking for sure.
So you guys can look forward to that full feature coming a little later on, and some interviews with the actors who actually like mocap those pinball games.
We have a lot of
features. They're not pinball.
They're not
games.
pinball, Chris. They're video games.
We have a lot of feature. We have a feature
It's
coming
easy to
up.
get confused.
Pinball or video game. We're just gonna keep running with this for a while. We'll see.
All right. Now, as I mentioned before, we checked out that little trailer. We got stuff to give away today, specifically MLG controllers. Check this thing out. It's a video game controller for the PlayStation 3, but it's modular. You can, let's see if I take this thing off. You can like...
Are you opening up someone's gift?
No, I'm just sliding off the little thing.
You totally just read the back of the box out loud.
Oh, fuck.
Nobody
So,
wants
like,
your
the different
Ultimate
paws.
customization. All right.
D-pads,
Can
the
you see
sticks.
that right there? Yeah. See,
Can be
these are
switched
the
out.
little analog modules and the D-pads. You can switch it out, and so you can, have it. Like, oh, do you want to zoom in on that, Jen? Yeah. So you can have it your way, I guess, as the case may be. But we're giving away 3 of these for the PlayStation 3. And if you want to win one of them, you're going to have to answer this little trivia question coming up right now. That question is, what was the original name of the MLG? Ooh. What was the original name of the MLG? Send us your answer to onthespot@gamespot.com, and we'll send you one of these controllers if you win. Also, include your mailing address so that so we can actually send it to you. This is not a digital item, folks. It's physical. Now, while you're at it, and you're emailing onthespot@gamespot.com, You guys remember Tournament TV? Yeah, GameSpot feature. We used to play tournaments of video games, host users, host people from the community to fight it out for prizes and everlasting glory on the site. And we're bringing it back in mid-May. We're having a Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier tournament coming up, and we need bodies. We need people to come in or, you know, play from home. So if you want to come into the studio and play, we're here in San Francisco, California, or if you want to join us online, express your interest by emailing us at onthespot@gamespot.com, and we will get in touch with you as the tournament approaches. Pretty exciting stuff, wouldn't you say, Cynthia?
I'd go ahead and say so. They'll go ahead and include Tournament TV as your subject title. That way we can know what you're talking about.
That's a good idea. We get a lot of emails. So put Tournament TV up there if you want a chance to compete in the tournament for internet glory. It's going to be great. Speaking of great, you are fighting a great big boat.
I'm fighting a massive land boat right now, manned by a little robot pirate, and I just got the death blow. So that's gonna wrap. That was the stage 1 boss. He has been defeated. And
Going down with the ship.
He can move. I know, he sank into the street.
That's how it goes when you're a land boat.
When you're a land boat, when you're a massive land boat.
Cool.
Level beat.